What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to make a quick little video just because I don't post a whole lot anymore, but backwards. There's my Fiesta ST, which, as you guys know, gets driven a lot, probably a lot more than most Fiesta STs. I bought that car in 2018. It's a 2016. At the time, it had 16,000 miles on it. Right now, it's February 2022, and it's got 141,000 and change. And just through the year 2020, I put 50,000 miles on it. Now, I use it for commercial stuff. I drove for Jimmy John's with it for a while and drive for DoorDash as well. So the old ST has some pretty extravagant mileage on it, but, oh, by the way, there's some rockets hanging up there. Check out the rocket channel in the description if you want to see more of the things that I do. However, today I did the oil change on the Fiesta. God knows how many it's had now. I used to do it way closer intervals than 10, and now I do it at 10, and I'm going to start doing it at 5, but basically, as the title of this video might insinuate, we're about to find out how long a Fiesta ST can go on a dying engine. Because here is the engine oil pan from this morning. That's a piece of like grass or something. But the rest of all that is bearing material. That screw I dropped in there earlier when I was trying to do magnet stuff. But yeah, it's really gritty and really not good. There's some pretty big pieces in there too. Not great. I'm pretty nice to the car. Evidently, we should have bumped the oil change interval up a good bit as I got higher in the mileage. It's full synthetic now. I've been running full synthetic since, I believe, like 80,000, but yeah, Fiesta ST is dying, which is unfortunate. I'd be more sad about it if I hadn't, paid for that car with using that car many times over. I believe just in 2020, driving for DoorDash, I made like 45,000, something like that, just from DoorDash, which is pretty dang good for, a side hustle, even though that was my primary source of income, because with COVID, all the ad revenue and everything took a dive, so the writing gig wasn't paying out as much, so I had time to DoorDash. But yeah, so I paid 14 grand for the car. Needless to say, I've definitely got my money, like my use out of it, my value for my money anyway. It is a little bit sad. It's a really fun car. I like driving it. I'm not that mean to it. Like I said, I average about 31 miles per gallon per tank of gas. Usually 30, 31. So obviously I'm not beating the hell out of it, but I have in the past. Like, it's an ST. That's what you do, right? So anyway, I just thought I'd give you guys a little update on this. I don't think it's going to be the end of the ST. I've actually had this theory for a while, since the oil change interval on it is 150,000. Or not the oil change, sorry, the timing belt interval is 150,000, and getting a dealership to do the timing belt is like $1,600 or $1,700. Having an independent mechanic do the timing belt is probably $1,200 to $1,300. And I could do the timing belt myself. Obviously, I have to get cam locking tool and stuff like that. But there's really no reason to do the timing belt at 150,000, especially now with this going on. Because Fiesta STs, obviously every teenage owner thinks they're the fastest thing in the world. And believe me, there's people my age, I'm 26, that also think they're the fastest thing in the world and drive them like such. But there's a healthy dose of the people that think they're the fastest thing in the world that crash them. And there's a virtually unlimited plethora of Fiesta STs wrecked with less than 50,000 miles on them with good engines. A lot of rear end stuff, a lot of people putting them into ditches and whatever. And I mean, yeah, those engines have seen a little bit of abuse, but I found one just today. It was a 2019 ST with 36,000 miles on it, and the engine with the turbo and all the accessories and everything, they want $2,000 or best offer, which is insane. It's only $400 more than having the timing belt done at a Ford dealer. What's even more insane is the fact that it's easier to swap the engine than it is to do the timing belt, because it's just a front wheel drive, unibody car. You just drop the whole subframe. You unbolt the you disconnect the fuel lines and the AC stuff and the wiring harness, and basically just drop the subframe out of it, and the engine's out. Engine and trans together. Plop the old engine off, plop the new engine in, and then you go. So basically what I'm telling you guys is the Fiesta ST is dying. I cry every time, but it's definitely seen its use. Of course, if I had more money, there'd be options like the Mountain Tune short block and stuff like that, and we could make a bunch of power if we wanted to. But I think what we're going to do now is I'm going to bump the timing or the oil change interval up to 5,000 miles instead of 10, which I probably should have done a while ago, but that's okay. Better late than never. And I think it's going to join the crew of all my other cars, like the Volvos and the G35, and pretty much everything else I've ever owned, running that good Brotella 10W40. Because you know what they say, if you don't have any metal bearings left, you should run liquid ones. And I run liquid bearings in all of my cars, basically. And so far, I've only managed to kill a couple engines. So, undoubtedly the most expensive one I've killed. But hey, it's not dead yet, and I bet you it's going to keep going for quite a while. At least I hope so, because I've got a few road trips we got to make through 2022. But luckily, I have AAA for a reason. So, that's it, guys. The Fiesta ST. It's ride or die now. Especially since I'm making a video about this and making it public. It's not like I can just sell it to somebody, pretend that nothing's wrong with it. Not that I would anyway. Like I said, I've definitely got my investment back out of it. If somebody wanted to buy it cheap, I wouldn't be against that concept. I just need to figure out a different car first. But, I mean, $8,500 or something like that. The thing's not the best shape, but it is a clean title. And I mean, the body's pretty good. It's got some scratches and dents and stuff, but everything else is doing all right. So I guess if you want Fiesta ST, hit me up. We'll talk. But it'll probably be the cheapest one you can buy right now. But yeah, I mean, otherwise, that's pretty much it. Or if you have something you want to trade me, let me know. Because it's still running fine. It's still running strong. I'm going to flush the oil that's in it out at 3,000 miles from now and take another look at it. Because, I mean, you know, 10,000 miles is a lot of miles. Maybe it's just been slowly depositing those, you know, and it's not all just from recent or whatever. It's just a bunch of optimistic nonsense. That engine's dying. That's just what happens. Sometimes engines die, and new cars especially don't like to be in the high mileage club. So 141,000 miles if you have a Fiesta ST, that's about when you should start looking for problems. At any rate, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and add me on Snapchat at BigB1011. If you want to see a picture of your car featured at the end of one of my videos, and I remember to actually do that, send a picture up to me at kurtzforeverhelp@gmail.com, and also send pictures of your car if you want me and Ross to roast it, and send us interesting stuff too, like cool Craigslist finds or good deals or people asking way too much money for their cars and stuff like that, because I want to start making just more, you know, just more videos. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.